Hello Mebane community, my name is John Wellens and I am the City of Mebane Fire Chief.
Hey Mebane community, I'm Mitch McKinney and I am your police chief. And together we are confident that you're used to seeing us respond in emergency situations whenever there's a crisis or a need in that public safety capacity. But we hope today through this video to introduce you to some of our other peers in the city's leadership team that are very, very important to supporting what we do in an emergency situation that some of you may not view or think about from that space.
I'm sure you've seen Mebane police and fire around town responding to emergencies, but did you know that Mebane Public Works and Public Utilities are also considered first responders?
So back in 2003, President Bush actually declared public utilities and public works as first responders. You would normally think of Chief Wellens and Chief McKinney showing up on site, but as far as public works and public utilities, we're usually there in a support capacity, doing what we can to help out the situation and the citizens of Mebane. In that, I'm Chuck Smith, Public Works Director.
And I'm Kyle Smith, Public Utilities Director.
So Mebane community, what we want to share with you today as your public safety first responder team is how we collaboratively work together in any response or situation where there's a 911 call or any call for service where any of our departments is represented.
What we want to cover with you today is that if you see something that may concern you, whether it's someone that has passed out, whether you find a dog in a car that's locked up, whether you see a tree that has fallen into a road, always call 911. We're always here to help you. When you do so, there's trained professionals that answer those phones that will be able to answer your questions and ask you questions to make sure that your call is given and received and dispatched in the appropriate time.
And Chief Wellens, that's a great point. You enhance our ability to safely respond to calls as a collaborative team by providing information to individuals that are trained to ask you specific questions to be able to provide that information to us efficiently and in as safe a manner as they possibly can, and ask the questions that we need to know even before we're able to arrive on scene. So that's a critical component about how you as the community can help us in our responses. For example, if we as the police department are responding to a motor vehicle traffic crash where a motor vehicle has run into a situation where maybe there's a tree down or a power line down, and as a result of that crash, we have to call in other resources, and we determine that because of the damage that there is, maybe that traffic crash started from a water main leak in the road and the vehicle just lost control because maybe they were driving just a little bit too fast for conditions or what have you may have occurred. We respond initially to assess what resources that we need, and that's our primary duty as a police department. If we determine basic CPR is needed and basic life-saving skills are needed, we have that skill set on my staff, but Chief Wellings' team is much better suited and has a lot different skill set there in a more advanced way to get better resources to you. So we're there initially, quickly to assess, and then call for help when we need it, and tag in my teammate over here from the fire department.
That's a great situation to talk about, Chief. For example, in that situation, he is correct. We do provide basic life support services, and we also can mitigate certain hazards when it comes to motor vehicle collisions. Another issue that we could address, if we do find out that water is the issue, let's say that vehicle may have struck a fire hydrant, that's where we would contact the other first responders in our city, such as our Public Utilities Director, Kyle.
Yeah, and when we respond, we first assess the situation, see what we need to do to take that, if it is a water leak or a hydrant gets hit, something like that. Our first goal is to get that water off the situation and get it where it's safe. And then, we may have to call in my colleague Chuck Smith here to provide traffic control or things like that with us.
So you've got a situation where you've got the fire department that's responded, you've got our Mebane Police Department that's on site, you got public utilities that are on site, and as far as public works, we're looking at the roadway situation. If we've got a water main leak, we want to make sure that we don't have traffic flowing through that area as well as the police department. If we have any downed trees, we're trying to take care of that. So our goal is to keep folks, just like the police department and fire department, keep folks away from that area, communicate with CCOM, and try to remedy that situation as quickly as possible. In the event that there are electrical lines that are tangled up in the trees or whatnot, we have the resources to bring in other utility companies to assist with that, make the situation as safe as possible for our first responders, and then proceed forward to trying to get the road reopened, sidewalks reopened, water main shut down, whatever we need to do to make life normal again for Mebane citizens.
All right, Mebane community, now you've seen a little bit about what we do together collaboratively to bring normalcy back when we have some kind of emergency response. Now we'd like to share some information with you about how we get that information out to you. Communication mediums with our peer agencies and peer groups both in and out of Orange and Alamance County that are there to support us and support you as a community.
Mebane Fire Department conducts community outreach programs providing information on fire safety, emergency preparedness, and disaster prevention through workshops, school visits, and public demonstrations. Updates, emergency preparedness, and safety tips along with emergency contact information are posted on our website and social media. During an event, we can utilize the city's Code Red communication to provide immediate messaging to our community. The fire department will also communicate directly with individuals on scene for rescue or safety instructions. After an event, the fire department will provide press release or media briefings on information, centers, road closures, getting aid, and other resources on our website and social media. The Mebane Fire Department collaborates with other emergency services to ensure communication is effective as possible across all phases of an emergency.
During an active emergency, our officers utilize Code Red, direct communication through social media channels, and coordinated efforts with local media to keep citizens informed in real time. After a critical incident, we may often update the public through a combination of processes to include but not limited to official statements, follow-up meetings, and social media updates, ensuring transparency and maintaining trust within the community.
During active emergencies, public utilities utilize Code Red, social media, and in some cases we even go door to door to communicate with citizens. After the emergency, we often follow up with citizens with Code Red and social media.
Citizens that utilize the 911 call center will receive the necessary response from first responders. Citizens that contact the City of Mebane directly will receive a return call and a follow-up as the situation deems necessary. Most emergency event information is posted via Mebane social media outlets. Should garbage collection be affected due to storm event, Public Works will send a Code Red message to those subscribed to the service to advise citizens of the change in their collection schedule.
Mebane Fire Department utilizes a variety of resources and organizations to assist with events or emergency response and an incident command system. We work closely with our local Mebane Police and Sheriff's Department. We also have mutual aid agreements with local fire and rescue departments, including Eflin, Swepsonville, Hall River, Pleasant Grove, and Alamance County Rescue that will provide immediate response to certain emergency situations. We work with the Office of State Fire Marshal, FEMA, and the local Red Cross.
The Mebane Police Department works collaboratively with several key organizations and resources to ensure public safety during events and emergencies. This includes close coordination with Alamance County Emergency Management Services, mutual aid agreements with neighboring law enforcement agencies, and partnerships with local fire departments and public works. Additionally, we engage in community organizations like the Red Cross and faith-based groups to provide support during large-scale emergencies, ensuring a comprehensive response to protect and assist the public.
Public utilities assist with the Mebane Police Department and Fire Department during emergencies to aid in clearing of the streets and providing barricades. We also assist with emergency management during emergencies involving threats to streams and wetlands by providing bypass pumping and environmental cleanups.
Public Works staff can draw on the support of other city departments county resources, and local North Carolina Department of Transportation, NCDOT, staff in times of need. We maintain a good working relationship with fellow municipal, county, and state staff and communicate with them before, during, and after events that affect our area.
Those include but are not limited to the following pages: both Alamance and Orange County Emergency Management social media pages. These provide county-wide updates for all of our residents. Alamance County Emergency Management's Nixle platform for localized alerts and public safety announcements. Orange County Emergency Management's Alert Center, which also provides forward-facing social media messages for the community. The City of Mebane social media pages, and the Mebane Police Department social media pages. In addition, many of our partner agencies provide real-time updates on road conditions, school closures, and other critical information that we need to share quickly and efficiently with this positively charming community.
The City of Mebane's website, NC Water Watch, Mebane's social media pages, and Orange and Alamance County Emergency Management.
We are honored and humbled to be your first responders. When in doubt,
Help us help you keep Mebane positively charming.
By calling
911.